Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Spiritual Readiness in the Time of the Shift. So last week, I shared with you the Dan Tien Meditation, which is a very specific mechanics by which we begin to listen to what's happening in our core. It has to do with the point that exists between our pelvic bones and going into that space and kind of listen for issues that may exist in that part of our body. Secrets, things that we have suppressed, blind spots, because there are three main core issues that exist in that space. One is all suppressed and repressed sexual issues from this past life and this lifetime. All power-related issue, whether it is misuse of power or the fact that we have been victimized by someone who is abusing power. And finally, all fears. And these issues are all in that general location. So by you going into that space, you will allow yourself to begin now to remember or to slowly and gradually and incrementally become aware of the secrets and the lie and the self-deceit that you're hiding from yourself. I want to explain this a little bit further because there was a couple of questions that people asked, and I want to address this. In the Bible, there's a story of the wall of Jericho. Biblically speaking, it was the fact that Joshua wanted to enter the city of Jericho and couldn't get in, and he tried assaulting the wall directly by trying to battle and move in, but the wall was impenetrable. But what God said to Joshua is that circle the wall for 7 days. Do not touch it. Just circle it while praising God and just rotate around it for 7 days. And on the 7th day, the wall collapsed. This is an allegory to explain the process that's happening in the Dan Tien. Most of these suppressed and repressed issues are being held back behind a wall by our higher self, knowing full well that we're hiding these truths from ourselves for a very specific reason, because we're too fragile to know the information right away. But over a period of time, by us going and repeating this meditation on a daily basis, I do it every day for the past, as I said, the past 3 years, 15 minutes a day, I just circle the wall of Jericho. Whatever discomfort that may exist in that space, I simply ask it question and I listen for subtle changes to what my body is trying to tell me. The truth is within you. Your body knows the truth. Allow your body to tell you a story. And whatever feeling rises, without fear, without judgment, let that rise and begin to find out what lies and what self-deceit that you're holding within you. Because you may believe yourself to be one way, and then suddenly by doing this exercise over a few weeks, you suddenly realize that whatever that belief was, it was a completely untrue. It was created because your spiritual psychology at the time it was created was completely fragile. Okay, and having discovered this, you can reconcile. You can now figure out a new belief and anchor that new belief and allow to the breath technique that we did at the end of the meditation by breathing from the core of the earth and allow it to exit outside of our head and going into source. You release and let go of the old, and you allow source now to bring you the new and ground it into you. Okay? So that would be a technique that I would use to try to move emotional blockages, move false belief and false identities, all of which are going to come up. And they're coming up anyway. I wanted to also segue into the next topic, which is that right now, as many of you are observing, in the planet, secrets can no longer be kept. This is something that came to me in a channeling in 2014, where I was told through the channeling that the light of the Galactic Equator Crossing, as we're about to transition and cross into it, that light is a light of truth, transparency, and authenticity. It means that there are no secret anymore. Everything will be revealed. Whatever is cloaked will be uncloaked. And thus, there is a lot, and you're seeing it right now, whether it is all of these women coming out with the Me Too movement, or whether it is politically with all of these leaks, all of this information are being revealed, everything is out. Now, internally for us as well, is that the secrets that we're holding within ourselves, we should be very clear and use that outside frequency that's revealing truth as a way for us to uncloak. There's two ways to learn. You can learn by karma, which is very painful and very difficult and very dramatic. It's outsidely being enforced upon you. Or you can learn by grace, by going into it directly and saying, I know there are things I'm lying to myself. I am going to go in and try to discover what they are, and I'm going to allow them to come through. Okay? And as you do this, you accelerate your healing. You move faster toward a resolution. And it's softer and much more gentle. Okay? And I want to mention this because it's important for us to understand that Thanksgiving is coming up. And family gathering have a way of bringing forth toxicity. Toxic family relationship, contentious relationship with other friends and other family members. You're going to have people around you that you may not be in agreement with. Okay? You may be blood related, but you may not see eye to eye with them. So there's a couple of things that I want to suggest, because these things have a way of coming to the surface at this moment. I want to suggest that before you go into this these family gathering, that you follow the path of the Ho'oponopono, which is the prayer of reconciliation from the Kahunas of Hawaii. And I have to tell you that I say a version of this prayer, a short version, which I'll share with you in a moment, 15 minutes before I see a client, before I do a video, before I do anything. I actually spend 15 minutes repeating the prayer like an endless mantra over and over again, so that I can be aligned, so that whatever toxicity that I'm holding, personal agenda, ego agenda, that may interfere with what I am trying to broadcast and the true intention of my heart can be subsided. And then let me read you the actual Ho'oponopono liturgy. Divine Creator, Father, Mother, and Son as one. If me, my family, relative, and ancestors have offended you, your family, relative, and ancestors, by thoughts, by deeds, by words, by actions and inactions, from the beginning of our creation to the present, I ask for your forgiveness. Let this cleanse, purify, release, and end all negative memories and blocks, energies and vibration, and transform these unwanted energies into pure light. I love you unconditionally, and I let go. Now, if you can, a short version of this, so kind of a long prayer, the short version is 2 sentences. Please forgive me. I love you, and I let go. This is the mantra that I repeat endlessly. Please forgive me. I love you, and I let go. Okay, and as I do this, I'm suggesting that before your family gathering, if you know that you can tell that there might be contentious and intense moment, start saying it energetically to the people you're going to see beforehand, so that you can be in a neutral space, so that when you're at the dinner and at the gathering, these things do not trigger you to be in a combative space. Okay? It neutralizes it before it happens. I'm not saying that it's going to eliminate confrontation, but it will certainly render you, stop you from being reactive from the confrontations. Okay? And it will allow you to maneuver yourself with grace through these situations. All right? The final thing that I want to share with you today is that I want to say that I'm extremely grateful. In this moment of Thanksgiving, I'm realizing how blessed I am, and I'm deep in deep gratitude over the fact that you are listening to me. The fact I don't take this for granted, because there's a lot of choices that you can make out there. The fact that you're paying attention to what I'm saying touched my heart in the deepest way. And I'm hope that I'm giving you information that is relevant to your daily living, and that it can change your life for the better and render you more aligned to your purpose and to your mission. The final thing that I want to share before I close today is to let you know I'm doing a master class, a continuing master class on a Facebook page, Facebook group called The Wisdom Council. I will leave the link for that page in the description. But if this video seems to pique your interest, I'm asking you to join the group, because the group is now open to the public, and I'm looking for 144 people that I will take and teach them the information that I know. I don't need millions of people. I just need a small amount of people that are dedicated, and I will teach them everything that I know. I will share with them I'm no holds barred. I will give you everything that I know. So if this interests you, join the group. Once the group reach a critical mass, I'm going to allow more than 144 to come in, because some people are not going to go all the way through giving statistics and number issues. And then I will make the group a secret group, and I will not take any more people until I have trained them from where they are into ascendance. Okay? So please like the video, subscribe, and let me know what you think. Leave comments below. Let me know if this is relevant to you. I would love to hear what you're thinking. You all have a blessed Thanksgiving. I love you very deeply. And thank you all for being in my life.